Once upon a time, in a small, sunlit meadow, there was a little fly named Flick. Flick had always been part of a lively, buzzing family. They would spend their days darting around flowers, playing in the warm breeze, and living happily together. But one fateful day, everything changed. Flick was too young to understand what happened. One afternoon, as his family buzzed around a patch of bright daisies, a sudden gust of wind swept them away, scattering them in all directions. In the chaos, Flick became separated from the others. When the wind calmed, he was alone. No matter how hard he searched, calling out for his family, they were nowhere to be found. At first, Flick felt a flutter of hope, thinking that they must have gone to another part of the meadow. But hours turned into days, and days turned into weeks. Flick began to feel the weight of loneliness. He hovered around flowers, but their petals didn't bring the same joy without his family by his side. The other insects in the meadow were too busy to notice him, and Flick felt invisible. One evening, as the sun dipped low in the sky, Flick landed on a soft, dewy leaf and sighed deeply. Why did they leave me behind, he thought. I was just a little fly. But then, something magical happened. As he sat there, feeling down, a gentle breeze blew by, carrying the scent of sweet nectar from the farthest corner of the meadow. Flick's wings buzzed instinctively, and he took off, following the scent. As he flew toward the source, he noticed something. There were other flies, different from his family, but they were still buzzing with joy, playing, and sharing stories. Flick was hesitant at first, unsure if he could fit in. But one of the older flies, noticing his quiet presence, buzzed over to him. Hey there, little one. You look like you could use a friend, she said with a kind smile. Flick nodded, feeling a warmth in his heart. I've been alone for so long. I don't know what to do. The older fly law.
It's hard being alone, but you don't have to be. Sometimes, family can be made in places you least expect. We're all part of this big, buzzing world together. Come, join us. And so, Flick did. He started to laugh, play, and share stories with the other flies. They weren't his original family, but they cared for him, just as his family once had. Flick learned that sometimes, life leads us to unexpected places, and that we can find a new sense of belonging even when we feel abandoned. From that day on, Flick was never lonely again. He always remembered his family in the love they had shared, but he also found new friends, creating a new kind of family in the beautiful meadow, full of laughter, joy, and endless adventure. And Flick, the little fly, learned that even the smallest creatures can find their place in the world, no matter where they start. The end.